Legend of the Dragon and Fairy's Descendants. Once upon a time, a long time ago, thousands of years ago, in the vast and desolate land of the south, there was a king named Kin Duong Vuong. He was the leader of the Zichquai nation, very talented and majestic. One day, the king went on a trip to Dong Tin Lake, where clouds and water meet, and the mountains are majestic. There, the king met and fell in love with Long Nu, daughter of the god Long Dong Din, a fairy who lived underwater, gentle, beautiful, and had magical powers. The two became husband and wife and gave birth to a handsome son named Sung Lam, later known as Lac Long Quan, because his mother was of the dragon lineage and his father was a mortal. Lac Long Quan had both the blood of a fairy and that of a human. He was exceptionally strong, a good swimmer, could live long underwater like a dragon, and had the same love for his people as his father. After growing up, Lac Long Quan was given the throne, following his father's footsteps to rule the country of Lac Viet. But at that time, the land was still wild, the people were poor, and everywhere was plagued by monsters, making life miserable and fearful. In the East Sea, there is a giant fish that has lived for hundreds of years, popularly called Ngu Tinh. Every time the fish surfaced, the waves would rise, and boats going out to sea would be swept away. Sometimes, the whole large boat and the people on board were swallowed by it in just one opening of its mouth. The fishermen were afraid. No one dared to go out to sea anymore, and life became more and more miserable. Knowing the story, Lac Long Quan immediately went down to the sea. Carrying a sharp trident, riding on a large boat to look for Ngu Tinh. Encountering the monster, he bravely fought, using all his strength to throw the trident into its mouth, causing it to thrash around in pain, splashing water into the sea. Seizing the opportunity, Lac Long Quan used his sword to cut off Ngu Tinh's head, eliminating the harm to the people. From then on, the sea became peaceful again, and fishermen could safely go out to sea to fish. Not stopping there, he went to Long Binh, where there was a nine-tailed fox named Ho Tinh. During the day, it hid in a deep cave in the mountains, but at night it transformed into a human and came to villages to catch children to eat. The villagers lived in constant fear, and children did not dare to leave their homes at night. Lac Long Quan used magic to turn 5-colored thread into a magical rope and tied it into a noose. He waited in front of the cave entrance. When the fox spirit crawled out, he quickly tightened the rope around its neck. Even though it struggled and transformed unpredictably, it was ultimately unable to escape and was destroyed. After pacifying the plains, Lac Long Quan went to Fang Shou, where the mountains and forests were dense, and there was a very large pine tree that had lived for more than 1,000 years. The tree transformed into a monster named Moc Tinh, which was a tree during the day and transformed into a human at night to destroy the villagers, capturing buffaloes and cows, destroying houses and even pretending to be a human to deceive the people. The dragon picked up a huge axe and went into the deep forest. He waited until the night when Jupiter appeared. He suddenly chopped down the magical tree, ending the monster and restoring peace to the mountains and forests. After eliminating monsters everywhere, Lac Long Quan not only left, but also stayed to help the people. He taught them to grow sticky rice, harvest it, pound it into rice, and cook it into bamboo rice by putting the rice in bamboo tubes, adding water, covering it with banana leaves, and grilling it over hot coals. This rice dish was soft, sticky, and delicious, and the people loved it very much. He taught people how to fish and created boats shaped like large fish heads bearing their teeth, scaring away the ferocious creatures in the water. People everywhere learned how to farm and fish and lived in peace, no longer being harassed by demons as before.